Hi everyone, this is Elias here with Camera Robotics. I want to quickly do some other tutorials on this new interface. I want to start by show you a little bit how our new jogging system works. So we have the robot, this position controller. Basically we can move the robot in any direction. The way jogging works in Lensmaster is you pretend like you're sitting in the camera and the lens is like your windshield, and forward you're going to be moving along the lens, backward we have up, down, right. So notice if I click on the right, I'm always moving to the right, to my right hand side, and that applies if you're pitched up or pitched down, or you can pan to the right or pan to the left. So all of these I could show it to you. There you go. So forward will always be along the camera direction. I can roll to the left, roll to the right. So whenever I'm pitching up or down, notice that I'm pitching about the tool center point. The way you set up your tool center point is in a very simple manner. We have our preferences. I could go to robots, whatever robot that I'm using. It's going to be here. So we have the sensor offset. So first thing you put is your sensor offsets. On our site we have this quick thing here. I'm gonna open up my help center really quick, and I'm gonna show you how you can find your offsets. So it's real quick to open, and if you okay, so back to help center, and you're under camera bracket configurations. So X is gonna be the distance from your flange, right? The axis of your motor 6 to the sensor. Y is gonna be your lateral offset, and then D is gonna be your depth. Then what remains is the length of your lens, right? Which we also incorporate that, and that's part of Fizz. So in this case I have 0.05. So whenever that I'm pitching up or down, I'm actually pitching about this point, right, which is a sensor offset in addition to the length of your lens. So we do that for you to be able to pivot about the last glass in the camera. So to set up a quick move, so you position the camera the way you like it, then you move the focus. So while you're moving the slider, you actually also move the focus motor. So to add a keyframe, I'm gonna hit S, and that is a keyframe. Then I could move forward, and then I could add another keyframe, and to be able to control the velocity, you can literally put whatever you want that second keyframe to be. So I just placed my second keyframe here, then I could move down, and I'm gonna do this one here, and then I could move forward, for example, and I could do that. So there we go, we have our movement. If you want to send this to the robot, you click plot, and then you do get ready. The robot will go to the first point, and then shoot. The robot will actually shoot this. So our interface is in real time. I do not have a robot connected right now, but if I have a robot connected, so as I'm actually doing this, the robot will be moving in real time with this. So there is no need to touch the pendant at all once the robot is connected to this. Okay, so if you do get ready, the robot will come from whatever position that I had to the first point, and then it will be ready to go. Now if you wanna, so now you see this pass, the robot will come to the first keyframe, it will go to the second keyframe, and then third keyframe, and then the move is not continuous. If you wanna add some continuity, you're gonna change the slope, right? So the slope, if the slope is flat, it means that your velocity is not gonna be changing with respect to time at this point. So here I'm looking at the Z-axis alone, and I can toggle that Z-axis alone. I can click Shift and then Z. I could toggle any other axis, or I could toggle the robot, so all the robot robot axes, or I could toggle the Fizz, all the Fizz axes. So anyway, back to this one. So I'm gonna do this. Notice as I'm doing this, I'm actually incorporating some curvature over here, right? So we've also created another way for you to be able to, if you wanna smooth this out, literally click on the keyframe and then hit this. This will fillet the keyframe. So you'll have a straight line, a small radius, and then you're gonna be able to go smoothly around that, right? Same thing for a second keyframe. You can do this, and now you have your path. With Lensmaster, you can copy paste keyframes like we had described before. You can copy all these keyframes, you can paste them here, you can rearrange the keyframes by clicking on that. You can move change the timing between the different keyframes. Alright guys, so this is a tutorial that wanted to go over really quickly. We're gonna have more tutorials to show you how we do orbits and how we do other things with Lensmaster.